Bunch of Studio Ghibli are weird. That's what makes them good. Yeah, yeah. I could see where you would go with that. Weirdness is pretty great. I just wasted 2 energy. I wanna... Oh my gosh. I wanna mine it from the back. I wish there were like graphical settings or something like that that I could just tweak. Luckifoo. Oh, get away from me. Desperately need to upgrade these things. Can be extracted from that. The repair kit. Get those. Anvil. Can make nails. Still need a furnace. Hard. No Hero Academia. I tried that one too. I was told to watch, I think, the first 2 episodes of, or I watched the first episode of that and I was like, not really feeling this one. And I was told like, you gotta watch the first 2 episodes, and if you're not hooked, then you're not gonna be hooked. I watched the second episode and I was like, I'm not really that hooked. But I bet you it gets better. And, you know, I should probably give that a legitimate try. Today is Astrologer Day. I still don't remember where to get the wine. Not that I could afford the... Well, I got 3 silver right now. I could actually probably afford it. Anvil, sawhorse, carpenter's bench. I need to save up for the furnace. Furnace is most important right now. Second season is so good. Think of it as Naruto. The payoff is great. Ooh. Now you've got me interested. Alright. Resolution. That probably wouldn't help. Full screen. I don't remember what vertical sync does. Let's enable it. Let's see if that helps the stuttering. Nope. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I think it might have made things look a little bit worse. Well, default. Oh. That just makes the cursor. What is hardware? Just a mouse cursor, like... Oh. And like every one of these stutters is an FPS drop. So I'm kind of... Well, I'm not kind of, I'm extremely confused. What's going on? Okay, I'm just not handle it. Alright, so I need 3 of these. Oh, I can actually buy those. So 1, 2, 3. Whetstones are super expensive. Have you heard of Shining Resonance Refrain? I have heard of it. It was actually a game that I was interested in potentially buying. There was something that held me back. Oh, it was Octopath Traveler. It came out like a little bit before or a little bit after Octopath Traveler, and I was already gung-ho on playing Octopath Traveler. So I was like, even if I was interested in this game, there's no time to play it. So it got the back seat. No! No! I just got here, man. How you do this to me? Oh, all I need is a rod. Bring you some moss. How do I catch a moth? Oh, I bet you I need that technology. Yeah. You bought it. It's okay to say the least. Not for everyone is what you should say. I heard it compared a lot to the Tales of games as far as combat goes. There we go. I'll probably watch like a random episode of someone's Let's Play. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. Oh, fish fillet. That's 70 copper. I'll probably watch like a random episode of someone's Let's Play just to see if if it's like 100% a game that should be on my radar or not. But Octopath Traveler is a game you really want, but you can't seem to find a decent price online. It is pretty expensive. 6 to bones. I actually finished that game last Friday. Gave my thoughts on it. Was able to move on. Took me a while to beat, actually. Last Friday was... It took me like 22 days to beat. And there were a couple 8-hour streams in there too. Grand total of I think 53 or 54 hours. Alright, tomorrow's church day. I haven't seen a body drop quite some time from the donkey. I wonder, you know, I was sitting at 60 FPS for a really long time, and then something must have happened where I'm like sitting at 34 right now, and when the stutterings happen, it drops to... Oh, I guess you cannot sleep if you're at full energy. Well, check out technologies. Alright, so moth gathering, yeah, I need 5 of those. Which is spiritual knowledge. Get a brewing stand, that's kind of cool. Super mushroom. Keeping. Okay. What's the story like? That's kind of the we'll say unique things with Octopath Traveler is it has 8 characters and each character has their own story. So for example, the character, like the very first character that I grabbed was Ophelia, and she's we'll say like a priestess. And basically her story is her father grows ill and her sister kind of wants to take care of the father, but the sister is like the chosen one for this pilgrimage. And so Ophelia, being sister, for some reason she's like, I'm going to relieve this burden for my sister and I'm going to go on this quest in her stead so that she can take care of father. And so her story is basically going on this pilgrimage and lighting the fires of Aelfric. And yeah, that's basically the gist of what her story is about. I fixed it. Give me the power. But there's 7 more to go. I'm gonna say, because I don't think when I was doing my thoughts on the game, I watched like 20 reviews, and a lot of people didn't touch on this enough. The stories are not sequential in the sense of you can't go into the game and, for example, Ophelia, you cannot play her story all the way through without grinding. For, like, each character has 4 chapters. So if I finish chapter 1 of Ophelia, the next opportunity that you can get to do chapter 2 for her, you have to get her to level 22 or something like that, or 25. So you either grind in the traditional way, or you go to the other towns and recruit all the other characters, which you know is a grind in of itself. Only it has more perks to it. You know, in the sense that you get to experience other character stories. But in the same vein with Ophelia, once you finish the chapter 1 of that second character, you either have to grind or you go and grab all the other characters. So, in a sense, the game wants you to recruit all the characters, or in other words, do every chapter 1 and then wrap back around to do a chapter 2 for a character and then go do all the chapter 2s for the characters. So if that's not a deal breaker for you, I definitely say get the game, because it is a fantastic game. Sadly, it was kind of a deal breaker for me, but I already bought the game, so you know I was gonna see it through. The gameplay is a ton of fun, in my opinion. The combat, I was happy with several of the stories. Only one story was particularly not up to snuff for me. Yeah. Do I like Chrono Trigger? I do like Chrono Trigger. The first time I ever played Chrono Trigger was on the 3DS, when it came out on 3DS. I played it and I thought it was fantastico. It's burning up. Can I start praying again? No. Okay, so I have... How do I, like, improve? Oh. I have 5 quality. Guess that doesn't mean anything right now. We got down her. Build a study table. I guess I can't repair these. Have you heard of I Am Setsuna? I have heard of I Am Setsuna. That game was a game that I was actually interested in for a really long time. But then reviews came out and they just said that it was just kind of okay. So I basically said, you know, if it's not that great, you know, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. I ended up never really getting around to it, but they announced Lost Sphere, and Lost Sphere was basically supposed to be not necessarily like the sequel. What is this? Can be decomposed on the study table to get 4 things. Don't have any science, so how do I get science? Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Lost Sphere. They announced that one, and it was basically kind of supposed to be a sequel of sorts. Although not a sequel, but you know, like they're improved on all the problems that I Am Setsuna had that a lot, you know, that people criticized. So I was like, all right, you know, I'll get Lost Sphere. I'll play that, and if I like it, I'll go back and play I Am Setsuna. I played Lost Sphere, and it was okay to the core. It wasn't like spectacular. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like great. It was just okay. All the way down to its inner bones. Which was fine. I don't regret playing it. But yeah. At least I think that was my thoughts on it. I'd have to watch my thoughts, or yeah, my thoughts video on it again to double check. Except that game was a special case. Well, it might be spoilers for me to say it, but I reached a point in the game where I thought something happened and it didn't happen, and I got caught off guard by it, and that really colored additional like impressions on the game is the best way for me to put it. Well, you know, I'm just gonna say it because I don't want anyone else to run into this issue, same issue that I did. So basically what happened was I reached a point. Oh, that can't fit there. No. Can I move this? What is that? That is a stone cutter. I can remove something. Life is hard. Maybe I'll remove that. Oh yeah, so I reached a part where it basically best way to describe it. I thought I beat the game, and I did not beat the game. I was so far away from beating the game. But when it rolled the credits, you know, and all that other good stuff happened, instead of, you know, starting the game again, which is what I would expect. It's honestly what I would expect. You beat the game, you roll credits, and if the game wants you to continue, then, you know, the game will throw you back into the game. But instead, it sends you to the title screen. Well, I was at the title screen. I'm giving my thoughts on the game. I'm like, yeah, you know, this game is, you know, pretty average. You know, it's not that great, but it's not bad by any means. All that, this and that. And then, you know, sometimes I don't like sitting at the title screen for too long after the credits are rolling and I'm still getting all my thoughts. So I was like, oh, I'll boot up the game so that there's something to see while I'm giving my thoughts and whatnot. And then it turns out like there's a whole second half of the game. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. So I didn't like that. And QQ. That's my life story, and that's what I'm sticking to. You mean gameplay-wise, it's Chrono Trigger. Story-wise, it's A Tale of Sadness. Oh, I need 10? Goodness. Alright, we can go do that later. I need to go talk to Inquisitor Man. At this point, after beating Lost Sphere, I don't think I'll be going to play I Am Setsuna. Just because of my impressions on Lost Sphere. And just like the general averageness that is supposed to be I Am Setsuna, it's probably just not worth my time to involve myself in that. Oh, this is not the male symbol, this is the female symbol. Back to work. Stutterings abound. How about Ys 8? I have not played Ys 8. However, recently, for whatever reason, I was doing something and I came across the Ys game. Or one of the Ys games, and I was like, this looks kind of interesting. I started doing a little bit more research on the games, looking up a bit more information, you know, this, that, and this and that. And for the most part, I liked what I saw enough that I will drop some frames. That I'm thinking about doing a franchise playthrough of that. I've never played a Ys game, but I'm thinking about doing a franchise playthrough. Regrettably, I have no room for that this year, but maybe next year. Well, I mean, no, there's no way I could fit it in this. Certainly not a franchise playthrough, but maybe a game or two. That's pretty doubtful. Too many games. In fact, if you'd like, there's a Google Doc link right below the stream that has basically all the games that I'm interested in playing, or all the games that are on my radar. And then it has all the games that I've played. Wow, did you? Is this really sliding me around? That is disgusting. And I have to clean it up too. That is disrespectful. Oh my gosh. This guy. And oh yeah, all the games that I've played on stream. And then it has a fairly comprehensive list of all the games that I own. I haven't updated the games that I've owned with the last couple of games that I've owned, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate. I like to keep it up to date. Alright, so let's remove some blood. Young blood. Oh, this is the merchant day. So we got... Oh, you screwed that up, dog. Come on, man. Are we supposed to remove fat? Or I'm moving fat. Butchered that too? Alright, this one's going in the river. Yeah, this one's going in the river. Get out. Alright, so it's merchant day, so let me go to sleep. Can't believe that donkey just straight up pooped on my floor. I'd go into that Google document right now and be like, oh yeah, this game and that game, this game and that game, but alt tabbing issues. What are these for, I wonder? Oh, maybe those are for like food. Don't I have food on me? Nope, I have a full inventory though. Handle that. Firewood. Arts. Garden certificate. Oh shit. Let's put this there. Alright. Go to that merchant before it gets nighttime. I have so many games that I need to catch up on too. Like, I've been saying that I need to play Trails in the Sky for the longest time. And I actually tried playing it a while back. But I just couldn't get into it enough. At the time that I shelved it. For the time being. But I think that if I do play that, it's definitely going to be like 100% silent playthrough. The merchant, right? So no camera, light commentary, or no commentary, depending on what's going on. And I think I can get through the game that way. Also, the other thing with that game is there's no alt tabbing or alt tab sound. And I like to alt tab a lot, so. Gotta be 100% focused. You want 10 gold? Yo! Think we're rich over here? I am not giving you 5 gold either. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Dude, how was Tales of Graces? It's been a while since I played it, but I believe to this day, Tales of Graces has the best combat of any Tales game that I've played. I think. If it's not number 1, it's number 2 in my ranking. Story-wise, it's a Tales game, so it's not gonna be the craziest thing in the world. But to be honest, I actually liked it. 12 carrots, 12 cabbages, and 12 beets. Let's see if I can do that. You got grape seeds. One of mine went to the wine club, told me that hiccup grass can help. The swamp. Okay, about our deal. Seeds. I need to know where to get some of those. But yeah, I definitely recommend Tales of Graces F. In fact, Tales of Graces has one of the best puzzles I have ever done in a video game. And I am very, very anxious to replay that one. I don't want to loan you, or I don't want to get a loan for that, man. Alright, let's find the seed lady. Let me just double check on those seeds. I think he said down below. On our deal about the seeds. Low quality seeds at the local farm. That's what I thought. The local farm might be right there. I guess it could be right here. Could be any of these, honestly. Puzzles? Oh, puzzles. Yeah, puzzles. That is what I meant. Alright, you are not a puzzle person. Or a puzzle person. You are not the seed person. Okay, so local farm. Let's try the wheat farm. Everybody's going home now. Don't leave me. Didn't even know there was a guy up here. Yeah, I mean, like, the game's not filled with fantastic puzzles, but it has one of the best puzzles I've ever played or ever experienced in a video game. It was top tier. 100%. Here's a game that I would really recommend, The Wonderful 101. That game is, oh man, I need to write that one down. The Self-Flower, The Wonderful 101. That game has been on my radar since... Wow. Since they announced it basically. And I just never got around to buying it on the Wii U. And then I forgot about it. But you just reminded me of it. That is a game that I've been wanting to play for a while. Oh, the stuttering. Alright, so I need a garden stuff. I believe that is right here. Claim the property. Do that. Is this done yet? I feel like it's been a lot longer than 2 minutes, or was it 2 hours? Has this even started? That tree just... Is this... Let me cut down this tree. Yeah, so a red bar... Is it really 2 hours? That would be insane. There's no way it could be 2 hours. The story is brilliant. Is a game that I need to play. The gameplay looks so cool. Okay, so I can't chop that one down. Or that one. Or that one. Plus you brought Dragon Quest IX like 2 weeks ago. You have yet to play it. Which one is Dragon Quest IX? Is that Sentinels of the Starry Sky? Am I correct with that one? No, I think that's 2 hours. It is, that's crazy. Because I have Sentinels of the Starry Sky, and I played it, I set it down, came back to it a while later, and I forgot everything that I had to do, and I forgot how to play the game, and I was so lost that I was just like, I'm done. Alright, so that was like a pottery person. That's the tavern. I guess that's like milk, something else. That's like a mason, it's the woodcutter, that's a chicken farm, that's the lighthouse. Where is the farming person? Burned house. Some hiccup grass. I can find... Well, actually, do I need technology for it first? Farming in nature. Looking for hiccup grass. What is this? Create prayer for shoots and roots. Guarantee a successful ceremony. Few words about the importance of agriculture, fertilization. Sermon money, sermon faith. Guarantee successful. Okay, interesting. Grab that. And I guess we can give that or something. Doesn't look like I need anything special to... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is a little dangerous and I shouldn't be doing this. Run away. Let me see. Because you have Dragon Quest 7 to finish, that will take ages. After that, 8 is to go, and then 9. What were your thoughts on Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story? I love that game. I love all the Mario and Luigi games. I wish I still had it. I think I loaned it to my mom. Really? Really? Right now? I think I loaned it to my mom, and I think she still has it. Airplane. Dream Team is your favorite? I played... There's one that I didn't play. I don't remember what it was called, but very happy with those games. Extremely happy. Better not poop on my floor, sucker. You could get the remake of Bowser's Inside Story. Is that on, like, the Switch? No more corpses? What? Oh, I didn't know that was when the corpses arrive. I gotta pay a donkey. 3DS? Ah, yeah. That's the only... That's like the biggest thing holding me back is... I can't... What? This is crazy. I'm getting hustled by a donkey. My goodness. Yeah, if I can't stream the game, then it's highly unlikely that I'll buy it or play it rather. Just the sad state that I'm in. This sucko. Carrots, man. Oh my gosh. I am getting hustled by a donkey. I don't got time for you. Has this made any progress at all? This has made no progress. And I don't want to blow it up because I need it. I need to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Now I just blacked out all my screens. Darn you, full screen game. There we go. You know what? We're gonna go back to Borderless. Have you got Celeste on the Switch? I have not. Celeste. A little bit earlier, I was talking about indie games and platformers, and Celeste is an indie platformer.